review of this indoor grill, barbecue grill. It's my first time through, so I haven't used it yet before this, but I'm all set up to cook a steak. This is the drip tray. It's plastic. It just drops in on the inside here. Then this metal thing goes in here. It's important to note that these arrows face this way, and there's alignment arrows here. And that's just so that the drips will come down and drip down into the tray. Okay. Next up, I'm going to put this heating element on. Power cord then goes in. Okay. This is the cooking surface. And in addition to that, there's the lid. And the only piece of assembly that had to be done when I received this is you had to screw on the lid here. These two plastic pieces. This one piece and the second piece was all assembled. So just two screws. And you need a Phillips head screwdriver. And that just kind of loosely sits on here. And it's got a nice little seal. So per the instructions, you take and plug the probe in. There are instructions how to do this without the probe. And you're supposed to preheat it before putting the food on, which kind of surprised me. So in here, by default, it's saying probe temp. I'm going to tell it I'm going to cook meat. And in here, it says it's showing blue for rare. I'm just going to hit these buttons here until I get, there's medium rare. And it's saying up here, it's saying probe temperature 135, 140, 145 says medium. So I'm going to drop down to 140. That's going to be a medium rare. Next step, I believe, is to preheat it, which would mean I have to put the lid on. And then I have to hit grill temp. And then I have to set a temperature for the grill, which is, this is per the instructions. So I'm just going to guess at this point. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. And then I believe start stop. Let me pause this video. Okay, so it just beeped telling me that it's preheated, and there was a red light on here saying PRE before that, so it's all set to go. It's telling me the probe temperature is 51 degrees Fahrenheit, which makes sense because this steak was in the fridge up until 15 minutes ago. So I guess I'm going to put it on at this point. Got a little sizzle there if you can't hear it. And that probe is pretty horizontal in there. And per the instructions, it's going to beep when it's time to flip it. So I'm going to pause the video. Just an update. It's been about 7 minutes since I began cooking, and I'm going to update the times in my review. And the probe is reading 82 degrees at this point. So I'm going to pause it again. Okay. It's now telling me it's time to flip. It beeped, I believe, 3 times, has the word flip right there. Temperature is 89 degrees. So I'm going to just flip it over. It's actually looking pretty good on that side. And this wire actually kind of fits anywhere in there. This is like a little rubberized seal here. So the probe's reading 93 degrees now. So I'm going to pause again. Okay, just beeped, I believe, 3 times. It says end. Fan's still humming at this point. So I'm going to take the steak out, put it on the cutting board, let it rest a little bit, and then I'll show you the results. It's been resting for 10 minutes. I just moved the grill out of the way. It was actually very quiet when it was operating, just a little bit of a hum. And the interesting thing is you really don't notice much heat coming from it. It contains the heat inside. And even when I moved it on the granite, this was not warm at all. So after about 10 minutes, I pulled the probe out, and let's just see what we have. It's actually looking a little bit redder than I was expecting, but you know, of course, I could just adjust for that. Oh, no, that's kind of perfect. I think I set it for just under medium, and this is looking almost medium, and that's the thinner part of the steak. It's actually looking quite good. So cleanup, let's see, cleanup is going to be a little bit too hot. I'll write some comments about cleanup in my review, but that was my first run through, so so far I'm quite happy with it, and I'll put some more comments in my review after I clean it up.